about TNSR. Basically, it's a project that somehow people knew before it pumped. Before anything, people knew about it. And we can clearly see that when we see some of the on-chain data. And yes, most of the volume for the project has been trading on Binance. We can clearly see that right here. By the way, nothing that I say is financial fact. 328 mil of volume is there out of basically a billion in the first day on a 200 million market cap. That's 1 to 5, like a 5% volume to market cap, pretty much 370 or whatever on a new token, basically on the first day of launch with size. That rarely happens, so this might be the next big thing. But I don't really like tokens that are so big so fast. The first thing we want to point out is hit the like button. The second thing we want to point out is how everything is structured. So we can clearly see that money flow, this red bubble right here, this red wave right here, is slowly going up. All of these highs are higher, right? And then when it turns green right here, something changes. And we can see it on the volume bars right here. You can see the volume bars are higher and we have money flow going thicker and thicker. The first thing you gotta know about money flow is you should definitely be afraid of the 20 mark, because below it you can have massive manipulation. Meaning, even if you have this happening, for example, let's say it goes down, right? Prints this, does this, but it's still below 20, and you think the money flow is going up, you can disregard this, because a lot of times it's just manipulation. It's show that when there's so much selling pressure, there's more things happening, like fundamental events and other things you might not know. And this can actually help you. I'll tell you what I do with TNSR, but the first thing I want to share is my win rate. So you can see it right here, 222 wins, 34 losses. I know it's a little high, so you can just pause the video and see the results. I show you when I take profit, when I hit a stop loss, or whatever, when I withdraw, my balance changes. If you pause, you can see the win rate changing. It's in front of my signals group. And this is tracking since the 5th of March. We're actually on a little bit of a down now. We're losing some money last few days, last 1 day or 2 days. But yeah, if you pause, you can see it's 138 wins, 14 losses. It was over 90% win rate at one point, and the losses are not that high, not bigger than the wins on average. So it's pretty fun. Definitely check it out. Also, since I'm so transparent, not only do I show you my balance, I also show you how many people bought the course. You can see how many people bought the course. It's super cheap, just 127 bucks, 59 bucks for the signals group. I wanted to make everything super accessible, so it's not like 2 or 3 grand like what some people are charging. It's just 127 bucks, which is super accessible. My monitor just switched off for a second because of the static electricity from the walking panel, which is very sad. Okay, so what do we do here? The first thing we gotta keep in mind, I've got compromised passwords, is we are definitely at a resistance area. Like, there is no way you don't see that. This is the first thing you gotta notice. The second thing you gotta notice is that we are in an uptrend. If we pull up in the array, you can see that we are in an uptrend. You can see higher highs, lower highs, or higher lows. Higher highs, higher lows, right here. You can see that. You can also see stochastic running really well. But something that I'm not happy about is the stochastic divergence we're seeing right here. On the 5-minute chart, you can see a higher high, but a lower high on the stochastic. Stochastic, when money flow is below 20, is actually very valid. I backtested. Don't take my word for it. Use it and check it on your own. I can just show you. Yes, this is 20, so not valid. The first would be right here. We have a divergence, I guess. Right here we also have a divergence right here, I think. No divergence here. But basically stochastic is very valid when the money is logical, when the money flow is logical, when there's no too much money, when there's not too much money, or when money is on your side. Stochastic works really well, in my opinion. So what I plan on doing right here is, if I have some money right here, I would take profit. Or if I have a platform like BINGX, I would short. Where would I short, and how would I basically try to play this? I would try to probably do something like this, like an 8% trade. So that's basically how I will do, or I will take profit and buy some there, or I'll try to borrow some. I'm probably not gonna do this trade right now, but this is how I'll play it out. Love with all my heart, and as the OJ said, on to the next one.